Hey you! Are you tired of lame-ass stories for kids? Well, don't be a moron! Walk through that door! What's wrong? Don't be a sissy baby! Just have a look. The Buckler Canadian Tussle, exclusively on FundMyComic.
Hail nerds! I'm having some trouble with my internet this morning. Sorry about that little delay. We went live, everything was working fine, and then all of a sudden, everything just went and done. And so right now we're having unstable internet notifications. So we will be quick about this, and hopefully everything lasts throughout the live stream. So first things first, this week was a pretty good week on FundMyComic. We were able to generate a lot of traffic to the site. We are averaging around 112 people a day. Those are brand new IP address hits every day that are coming to the website. So that's looking really good for us. And people are spending about 4 minutes and 35 seconds, give or take, on the site. About every half hour or so, we're having anywhere between 5 to 10 people come through and visit the website on average. So it's traffic is doing pretty good. It is not, what we call like overnight booms or anything, but it's nice and steady. And that's how you build a movement, is nice and steady. This week so far, we've had an additional, 9 new campaigns start editing. We've had a couple of campaigns launched this week on FundMyComic that are doing fairly well. Last week we were, I think, barely at $1,000 raised, and this week we are on our way to almost to over 3.5. And by the end of the week, we'll probably have more like 4K raised in just really 5 weeks of operation. So things are going really well. We have, I've talked with some new creators, and there are quite a few people getting ready to come over and be launching this summer on FundMyComic. So be looking for some pretty amazing things to happen. Here on this end, we're very excited. about the possibilities of what is to come. We did make some changes to the website. First thing, we did have some issues with the emails going out. I had messed up the kernels when it comes to wrapping the kernels for the names and what you backed and how much you backed for. So we got that taken care of. Hopefully that's taken care of. I went through with a fine-tooth comb and tried to fix all of them. Just so you understand, there's probably somewhere like 25 different email notifications that go out for various different things that are automated. And so I was trying to keep track of 25 different emails. And unfortunately, I made similar mistakes on quite a few of those. That's what you get for being an artist and not a coder. So I am learning a little bit of coding thanks to Todd and some other people. I'm picking up on that stuff, but it's not necessarily my forte by any stretch of the imagination. So we did get that fixed. You also notice we made a couple of changes here to the website. We no longer have the welcome video. I feel like that's been up quite enough. We've got information now on the help section that is able to assist people. I've had fewer and fewer contacts about things that needed to be worked through and helped with. So that's a good sign that people are starting to understand the site a little bit better, and that we have got the help section populated well enough that people can get it. We are going to be adding more videos and things to that as the days and weeks continue. But right now, as you can see, we did that. We also got rid of the video thumbnails. It was overwhelming response that though it was a fun idea and that it was kind of neat and out of the box, that the video thumbnails were problematic. Caused the site to load a little slower if you were on YouTube and you were doing a stream. Those at the end of those videos, it wouldn't show that creator's playlist. It would show the user's playlist. So if you watched a lot of hot yoga, it was popping up that you had hot yoga in there. If you watched a lot of political videos, those political videos would pop up in there, and so people would get to see a little insight of what you were watching. And so we got a little bit of, a lot of feedback when it comes to that. And so we went ahead and we disabled that feature for now until we can educate everybody better on what kind of videos are needed for those thumbnails. It's not just your trailer video. It's probably more of a specific video that's dedicated to loop about 20 minutes or so. And so that is something that we'll be working on in the future. And once we've had a chance to get everyone acclimated to the site, we may reinstitute that. But I'm afraid that the more people we get on the site, the more having those automated videos will lag the site for some users. And so we kind of want to avoid that. All right. One of the other things that I did want to address is some people were like, hey, I noticed that I'm getting a lot of receipts that say some are from FundMyComic, but some say from Luke Stone Studios. Like, say, for instance, if you're backing a book right now, if you back Soltech, you're going to get a notification that you have backed on FundMyComic, but you're going to get a receipt from Craig White. So he's the one that his business, his company is what you're going to get a receipt from because you're actually supporting him. Same way with the Mythicals. You're going to get South River Studios receipt. Same way with Projectile Reptile, you're getting a Dojo-kun, right? However, if I'm managing the financial aspect of a campaign for someone, you will get a Luke Stone Studios. I happen to do that as a service for people, so you will notice that Luke Stone Studios will be a receipt for the Buckler, the Fool, Sin Killer, and then of course mine. Those are the only ones that are on the platform right now that if you back those, it's going to have a receipt that says Luke Stone Studios on it. Everybody else, their studios will be like Sarcotic Studios, Agent Zero Comics or Justin Sweet, and then Creative Monkey Farms. Those are going to be some of the receipts that you're going to get. So when you get a receipt, it's not necessarily from FundMyComic. It's from the campaign manager, whoever's running that campaign, as far as handling the financial aspect of things. So you will see my name on a few great books when you back them, because I happen to manage great books. I kind of get in there and find some really cool ones to help support and throw my business behind. So yeah, my business does quite a bit of work with many other people. All right, so we do have a few things. Everyone knows the Buckler went live last week. A couple of weeks ago. Right now, they are still they have been tipped up to the top of the pile, so they're still doing well. The Fool and Sin Killer both launched last week. So The Fool is another Arrow Comics property, launched on April Fool's Day. It is quite a fun book. Since in the featured, we're going to go ahead and take a look at its trailer because it's brand spanking new, and I think you guys will be able to hear this. I'm not entirely certain, but I hope so. I hope you'll be able to hear it. If you can't hear it, just let me know in the comments. Okay, so there's no sound. All right, never mind, guys. It's because I'm running. I know why. It's because I'm running a loop back situation, and I don't have that one turned on, so that we don't create an echo. Give me 2 seconds, and I'll fix that rule. I'll fix that since we don't have anybody else on the panel to worry about. All right, let's back this thing up. And we will try that again.
Arrow Comics is proud to present to you the fast-paced vigilante justice as only... what is this guy dressed as? This is the Fool. This is the Fool from Arrow Comics, with great artwork by Chris Tyson, colors by Patrick Gamma, written and created by Randy Zimmerman. This guy runs around the city using practical joke weapons to fight crime, and the cops just want to get him off the street before he hurts somebody. You need to read this book. Available in its own individual campaign or part of Arrow Bundle number 2. Arrow Bundle number 1 is also available with the Fool campaign over at FundMyComic.com. Check it out.
Yeah, very cool looking book, very whimsical. When I interviewed Randy on his launch party, he said that this was a... He described it as his version of Punisher. So it's like a really kind of silly, fun version of what Punisher would be if you were a street level crime fighter. Yeah, so kind of weird. I was like, really, Punisher was your inspiration? So Patrick Gamma, who also does the colors for Hybrids, is the colorist for this. He also does the colors for Chrome Dog. You're going to see a lot of those Arrow guys kind of using similar creative teams. And so Patrick Gamma is a name that you're going to see a lot of, I think, coming up here in the future. A very talented guy. All right, we've also got the Mythicals is still up there. Marv V is new. We played his trailer at the top. And so let's go ahead and just do his trailer one more time. His trailer is always a copyright strike. But most of these people's trailers are, to be honest. right, very nice. Cool project. Very gritty, and just a kind of a neat new story that's up there. Definitely different from all the other stuff you're seeing. Also brand new is on here is Tropical Magics. Let's take a look at Tropical Magics. And speaking of Tropical Magic, Pedro is in the house. Welcome, Pedro. It's great to have you here. And he says his trailer is copyright free. Very, very cool. This has already gotten 2 backers on there. It looks a great looking campaign. Guys, definitely check this one out. It's got the Art T-Bear finishing touches perk on there. So this is a new thing. I don't think I saw that before. Yep, $25 plus shipping. 1 backer's already gotten that. Definitely check out this campaign. It is new, just launched, and it's already been tipped up to the top. So that's why it's up there in the featured picks. And there we go. We loaded up. And then let me see what else we got going. Doc Quasar is still up there. He's been tipped again, but he needs a little support. He hasn't loaded his trailer yet, and I know that he's got one. So he needs to get that trailer loaded up there for people. I think that will help tremendously for people wanting to buy this. It's a great looking campaign, but he is having a little trouble getting traction. He needs our help because he works a lot, and he works 3rd shifts. So he's not able to make hardly any of these promo YouTube shows in the evenings, afternoons, even mornings. So let's be sure to check him out. We do have a number of things that are now new over here. We've got Wolfsbane is a new one. Melvin 3 is new. The League of Impossibilists is new as well. If we discover a few more, let's actually go to Discovery. We had a little problem that we're working on with the thumbnails. Some of the thumbnails not showing up on the homepage, and so we have our developers working on that. For some reason, they just stopped loading. For some reason, we don't know why. And I think it actually started after I turned off the play feature, and so for some reason they stopped showing up. So I think it's something to do with, I think I did it, so the developers are gonna have to fix it for me. That's how it works. That's what I do. That's my thing. I break stuff. Shadow Century is still up here, doing well. 166 so far. We've got Dark of Midnight is still in here, in pre-launch, getting ready to go live. Sunjay is, I think, live right now. Hasn't raised anything. It is continuous with no end date. It's kind of his storefront there. Raid of the White Leopard goes live later this month. Projectile Reptile still going. Smokes the Fox goes live on 420. The Steins is currently live. He could use your help. Earth's Best Friend is live. He did request that we play his trailer, so I'm going to go ahead and play his trailer today for him. And if you would like us to do that, let us know. Guess this one is coming April 17th. So there you go, Michael. We got your trailer played. Looks pretty good. A little on the long side, but that is all right. Forsaken Gods Volume 1 by Fresher Luke is live right now. And it looks great as well. I think he just wrapped over on Indiegogo. So you can check that one out. This one I'm actually pretty impressed with. It's a nice trailer. Very cool. We got another animator in the house, Pedro. So his stuff is looking good. This is what we were talking about with the autoplay on the homepage. Obviously, I like to listen to Reverend Peyton's Big Damn Band, and so it shows up right here on my YouTube. So now you guys get a little taste of my musical likes. So yeah, this is a nice looking project here. Very, very interesting. So he is a all or nothing campaign. So he's running for another 27 days. He needs your help. He needs your help on that. So let's get over there and give him some support as well. And I haven't been throwing in links. Maybe I should be throwing in links. So you guys, but you know what? The link is fundmycomic.com, right? You guys know where to go. Oh, this is nice. The Aaron Lepresti variant version cover will become exclusive to FundMyComic once IGG goes in demand. Very nice. All right, let me see what else do we have going on here. I think we do have some new things coming up. Canadian Shield it would appear that it has been approved and is running. Continuous campaign here for Canadian Shield by Rick Piper. Just taking a second to load his stuff. I know he is a good friend of John Dillard. So yeah, it looks like we've got a new campaign that just went up. And it pretty cool. Plenty of art up there. Plenty of stuff going on. So this one, apparently they paginated the rewards. So in order to get to the second tier, you've got to go into the next group. So it's grouped. So some of the campaigns do paginate like this, if they choose to. So your big tiers are on the third page. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, look at that one. An action figure. Well, that's cool. And it looks like you can choose. Looks like you can choose action figures, I guess. Very neat. And you get traditional artwork. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, that's neat. That one's from Canada, Ontario, Canada. All right, yeah, we've got all kinds of stuff on the site. Yeah, you'll notice all those changes that we've made. We've made several changes to the front of the site, and we're going to be making even more as time goes. So get on over there, fundmycomic.com, check it out. It's looking pretty good. If you guys have any questions, feel free to fire them off right now, and I'll go ahead and answer your questions while we sit here on this homepage, if you have any. So, and again, my internet is very unstable right now, so I hope that you guys are hearing me fine and seeing me fine. Question here is, how long has the site been up? The site has been active for last Friday was 4 weeks. So it's been up for 4 weeks. Yep, we're doing pretty good on that. Yeah, so this is like, what, 4.5 weeks now? Next Friday will be 5. I'll try to stop sharing my screen, see if that helps with my internet. Any at all. It does not help with the internet at all. Very sad. All right, so it looks like my afternoon is going to be spent working on the internet, figuring out why we've got crap service today. Any other questions today? Nothing else so far. So, all right, guys, that has been a little less than 30 minutes, considering the fact that for the first 5, I was trying to get back into the studio because my internet died. So, thanks, guys, for watching again this week, and keep sharing out the videos. Let them know that things are going on. Go to FundMyComic. Find some of the campaigns that you see on there that you like. Obviously, there's some that really need a hand, and we still need to get all the traffic to the site that we can. We've got some great new creators coming on board, names that you're definitely going to recognize, with some campaigns that you're going to want to get your hands on. So definitely check that out. Please help by finding one of those campaigns that you like on there and share out the link. Let people know to go check them out. Again, thanks for being here today. If there's no other questions, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. And let's go be productive today. Let's go make something good happen, because there's plenty of good to do, guys. And make something fun. And let's just enjoy the whimsy of comic books. The world is too negative as it is. We don't need to just sour in that stuff now, do we? And that's what FundMyComic is all about. Good comics, good games, good times. All right, guys. Have a great day. I'm going to play a little trailer, and we're going to leave you out on this. God bless you guys.